Hey guys, I'm Rebecca Bentley and I am doing a quick card reading on GameStop. I'm well invested. This is the second time I'm in on it, and yeah, I love the stock. What can I say? Um, so the first card that I pulled, oh, and I'm new to this by the way, so don't judge me if I don't have everything perfectly accurate or whatever. But anyways, the first card that I pulled was the Devil in Reverse. So the upright meaning is bad financial decisions, someone who is just maybe stuck in poverty cycles. So this is the previous energy of GameStop, and it's in reverse. So what that means that a lot of people were able to make money off of GameStop that they've never had in their lives before. And we all know that's true. So that first card is accurate so far. Yeah, it just shows that a lot of people were able to get out of tough financial situations where they were reliant on other people, and all of that. So the Devil in Reverse in finance is literally one of the best cards that you could get. It just indicates, that a lot of people, made a lot of money off of it and were finally able to pay off debt and just get financial security that they otherwise would not be able to have. So this is amazing that this came out. And then here we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And this card is just an all-around bad card for finances. It's literally, the meaning of the card is shady financial decisions. Even in the reverse part, it means that. So it's kind of crazy that this came out. What this means that it's in reverse now is that, it's obviously, in my opinion, it's not financial advice, but there's obvious market manipulation, and it's coming to light through the second GME phase. And there's going to be consequences. I feel like someone is going to definitely, there's going to be a man left for dead out there. There's going to be one person they're going to make an example out of, hopefully. And yeah, it's going to be very obvious to the SEC, and that's what's going on right now. If they mess up once, that's something, but the second time in a row where the market is manipulated, there will be consequences, and it's not people being naive at this point. It's just it is what it is. Yeah, market manipulation. Um, so I think that's a very interesting card that came out. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I asked the before energy of what happened to GameStop, the current energy we're in right now, which I agree is shady. It's like literal deception going on in the market, and that's why it's in reverse, because we all saw the halts today and all of that, and it's obvious. Oh, and that article that came out prematurely before it dropped. It's just obvious that everything is being manipulated. So that's what's happening to GameStop right now, but we all know that, don't we? And then the last card is the Six of Pentacles. And what I first noticed about this card is that there's a lot of green. We do see some reds there, of course. And if you're into stocks, you know that red and green is very important. And I love that the pendulum is swinging right. It's swinging in the right direction. It's going to swing back up. There's a lot of green, and we see a clock there, so it is about timing. If you time it right and you get out at the right time, you can make a lot of money. And this card also is very indicative of donations. So a lot of people that make money off of GameStop will be donating it, and it's going to be a whole thing. There's going to be a lot of donations, an influx of donations to different charities because of GameStop. So yeah, this reading is straight to the point. So far, I feel like these are all very accurate cards. I really don't know how they came out, but they did. So that's interesting. And so this is an oracle deck, and I'm very new to it, so I'm actually gonna read it off the book if you don't mind. So an oracle card is different from a tarot card. But yeah, so let's see what it says. It says, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So before I read what the literal author's definition of this card is, I want to say that I see the moon there. So a lot of people are going to be able to get to the moon and break, you know, the poverty patterns that they've had in their lives. So a lot of people will make money off of this GameStop squeeze again. And, you know, my gut feeling, there's the first squeeze, the second squeeze, and I think there'll be 2 more squeezes. But you know, correct me if I'm wrong later on, right? But I do see Saturn and or no, I see Mars and then the moon. So I think a lot of people will make money off of it. Obviously some won't, so just time it right and you'll be in the right direction and you'll be able to help people. So let's see what the booklet says. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line. Healing trauma from the past is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. Often they're not even ours to begin with. But we do not know another way of being, and so we continue playing out the drama. The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. Energy is freed up. You're being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. Sorry guys, I am a little nervous. It is my first time doing this ever. So after reading that, I kind of got the feeling that, yeah, a lot of people are going to be breaking poverty patterns, which is really amazing. I had another feeling too, but oh yes, I also feel that, excuse me, let me grab a drink. Delicious. That we're going to be rewriting the rules to, you know, trading, and the rules don't apply to us anymore, people. They really don't. The trading rules don't apply to us. We're this new generation of people. We're the smartest we've ever been, the most woke we've ever been. You know, it sucks for them, right? It's just the way it's gonna be now. We're a lot smarter as a collective, and we're just, you know, everyone's just better as the collective, in my opinion. So here's another oracle deck from my Success Oracle that I've recently purchased on Amazon, and we have Ayn Rand. So this philosopher is huge on being selfish and doing what you need to do for yourself. And a lot of people might think of the hedge funds when we think of this person, but she was actually very much against, you know, the government and how they did things, especially back then, right? So this card reads, self-interest has mass appeal, which makes sense. You know, everyone loves the stock. It has mass appeal, and we're doing it for ourselves. You know, it's kind of rowdy of us to be doing this. You know, it's just one of the sickest things that's ever happened in finance. The second oracle here says, find like-minded individualist. So I agree, we're all like-minded individualists. We're all in it to win it. You know, obviously there's big players in this, but a lot of us come from humble beginnings, and as a collective, we're making each other wealthier, right? We're helping each other in a weird way. And the last thing this card says is, those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. So yeah, here we got this oracle card, and I feel like it makes total sense. Yeah. Okay, and here, this is actually the Angel's Romance oracle cards. I love them. It's my first oracle deck, that I've ever had. And this is typically a love oracle card, but I asked the cards if they could give me a card regarding GameStop. And I got reconciliation, which I think is insane. If you look at this deck, there's like flirt, there's wedding, there's give your relationship a chance, there's, what's this? This could be the one, romantic feelings, engagement, separation, release your ex, healing family issues. Anyways, you get it. This is not a finance deck or a tarot deck or even any oracle deck that would typically relate to stocks whatsoever. But the one card that, you know, it just came out, it says reconciliation. So to me, this means that GameStop will shoot up again, you know, to the 400s like it did before. It did it again. It did it before, it's going to do it again. So that is my take on GameStop, and I hope I'm correct because, well, I'll make money, right? And then I can have enough to help other people. I totally love to donate once I do make the money. And, you know, it looks like there's 3 patches of green there, so I wonder if that will be of any significance, right? Or 3 patches of red, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm a little nervous. It's my first time filming. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Once again, I am Becca Bentley, Miss Becca Bentley on Twitter. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching.